Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Plenty of emotion in that touching rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. And with that, we'll be right back.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up.
Look at that. That is spectacular.
That's amazing.
I need the energy all the way up.
Oh, my goodness. Whoa.
No, he didn't. Gentlemen, that's gorgeous.
Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Washington Wizards as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans here at their home, Smoothie King Center. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, it's not often one team loses a superstar big man and immediately welcomes another. But that's been the case with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. Last season, he tied the record for most consecutive 20-point games, shooting over 50% from the field. 25 straight, alongside Shaquille O'Neal. Brian, impressive.
Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Here's a look at some stats for Zion Williamson.
And for an idea of where his offense is right now, take a look at his true shooting percentage decreasing over the last 5 games. He desperately needs to find his stroke tonight.
And now the Washington Wizards starters. Beal, the off guard, with Avdia at the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Neto in at the 1. And for the Pelicans, Zion at power forward with Valanciunas at center. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in a 2-guard. And here we are, Grant, coming up on Thanksgiving. Now, when you're at the table, what's the first food you reach for?
Oh, B.A., I always go for the turkey. That's the foundation of my Thanksgiving eating.
Here we go.
You got to start with that first and then work around that.
It'll be the Wizards off the tip. Now here's Beal. Impressive numbers he's putting up, averaging just over 28 points a game. Pass to Avdia. On the wing, Kuzma. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Beal launches from deep. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Here's Jones. He's averaging about 6 points per game. McCollum outside. Deflected, and he recovers it. Washington with a rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
Now here's McCollum. He just could not put it together in that loss to Minnesota. And a missed layup.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Avdia. Pass to Beal. Now Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Strong finish for Kuzma. He knows when to get aggressive and fights his way to the basket.
Now here's Ingram. From deep three-point range. That shot, no good. Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of the schedule to injury. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Now here's McCollum. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. The turnaround jumper. And the Pelicans miss again. Indoors throughout the league's history, a lot of players well over 7 feet tall have dealt with leg issues.
Yeah, in fact, even after the Knicks drafted Porzingis, if you recall, the front office questioned how he'd hold up. But boy, KP has put a lot of work into strengthening that lower body, getting down in the stance to hold ground and protect himself a little bit.
So it's Washington now. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Stolen by Valanciunas. Ingram with the ball. Beal picks him up. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Porzingis. Ingram against Kuzma. Beal outside. Porzingis sets a screen. Beal into the lane. Unable to get that one. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Pass to Williamson. Over Avdia, and they double up Williamson. Up top, McCollum. Defended by Porzingis. Shot clock at 3.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
Here's Beal. Here's the teardrop. That one no good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
Yeah, they found buckets very hard to come by, and you could tell it frustrated them to no end.
I thought the striking thing was how little offense they generated. It doesn't matter how stout your defense is when you play that poorly on the offensive end.
Physically, there's just no way to match up with Zion, especially now that he can go to the right hand.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Williamson.
There aren't many players that have come into the NBA as a consensus #1 pick like Zion Williamson did. Nobody was passing on this fella.
Second free throw, no good. In that 2019 draft, Zion was a prize that every team in the lottery was hoping to win, Grant.
And that added a lot of excitement to that night. I mean, when you've got a once-in-a-generation talent like Zion, the lottery becomes a major event.
It's time for the t-shirts. Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team.
To November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings.
Seeing where the Pelicans are, you have to acknowledge that they've really hung tough this season, avoiding a lot of the bumps in the road that other contenders have gone through.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
For Washington, they've gone only 2 of 7 so far, a cold start. Neto attacking, outside Porzingis. Off target from outside. The Pelicans trail. Williamson passes to McCollum. Finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game.
And oftentimes, you just assume McCollum's J is going in. He's this good of a shooter. It's incredible.
Porzingis with a screen on Williamson. It's Kuzma with the miss. Well, the Pelicans shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Out to the right wing. Valanciunas against Kuzma. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram. And the Pelicans making a change here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Hachimura is checked in for Washington. Caldwell Pope comes in for Beal. Washington has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Neto. McCollum defends. A shot to stop the drought. It's blocked.
Oh, that is a terrific effort by Willie, doing his best to become a better rim protector.
Gafford, he's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Avdia. Here's Caldwell Pope. In his last outing, 10 points for him. With the drive, and is blocked. To the middle. Nice D from Gafford.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Back to Neto. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Hachimura sets a screen. 5 to shoot. It's deflected. Hachimura covering. Ingram on the wing. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Jones, puts up a 3. Rebound Washington.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Neto. Here's Kispert. Tries to snap the cold streak. Oh, blocked by Ingram. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession. And the Wizards making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Kispert from the arc. The shot off that time. New Orleans in the lead. Nance the screen. No luck on that one. Hachimura with the defensive effort. Pass to Kispert. Now here's Gafford. It's stolen. Hachimura covering. Nance with a screen on Hachimura. 5 on the clock. Oh, and Bryant with a block.
Boy, blocking shots is usually about timing, but with Thomas Bryant, it's about that tremendous length.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Hachimura with room to shoot. And another miss by Washington. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Now Hernan Gomez. Outside Graham.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Back to Hernan Gomez.
2 minutes.
And a nice finish on the layup.
You know what Willie lacks in athleticism, he makes up for with good feet and tremendous hustle.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just 21% in the first quarter. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. Here's Graham. Rebound, Washington.
That's a game they'd like to put in the rearview mirror. They know they treated it a little too lightly.
They sleptwalked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Graham misses. Washington has gone 1 for 5 from deep in this first, struggling from that area. Pass to Kispert. Here's the screen by Bryant. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Nance, covered by Bryant. Graham with it. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Got a piece of it. Here's Caldwell Pope. And here's Kispert from the arc. And the Wizards with another 3. Outside Graham.
Wizards foul. Candace Caldwell Pope. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
There's McCullough with the 3. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Wizards leading by 5. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And growing up in a sporting family, most of Bradley Beal's brothers chose football. So why did he choose basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever recruited me first, basketball, football, is what we stuck with. So it was basketball.
I like that system, Grant. Pretty simple. Supply and demand.
That's right. Give the people what they want. And I'd say he found his calling.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game and what we've seen so far from the Wizards, guys.
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Hayes is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Zion Williamson. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at shooting guard. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after this season, expect those talks to intensify.
That's a good point. Well, Grant, some first-time head coaches coming in this season. That'd be tricky, making that transition one seat over to the head job.
Well, they have a lot of basketball experience amongst them. A different role, though, brings different responsibilities, so it will be an adjustment, but I think they'll do fine.
Kuzma's checked in for Washington. Neto comes in for Caldwell Pope. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Picked by Williamson. The drive by Ingram. And Porzingis with the block. Down low. Here's Kuzma. And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Outside Ingram. Fires for three. And again, no good by New Orleans. For Washington, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Beal finds Porzingis. Over Williamson. Misses off the left iron. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. It's picked off. And a fast break now for the Wizards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal.
And he's really an assertive offensive presence. Kuzma shows no mercy when attacking the defense.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
One more thing they've done well is challenge shooters and change shots. A lot of blocks early.
And he knocks down the first one. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. So he gets them both. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Outside Jones. Porzingis against Valanciunas. Over Porzingis. And he recovers it. Valanciunas passes to McCollum. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Back to Jones. Over Kuzma. No good. A bit long that time. The Wizards with a lead. Beal outside. He takes it in. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell. Boy, what I love about Bradley Beal is despite having one of the most gifted offensive games in the league, he never stops looking for improvement. This guy wants to up his game each and every season.
Here's Avdia after the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. Porzingis in the post. He's against Hayes. And another miss by Washington.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
You know, when it comes to Beal, his evolution as an offensive player has been dramatic, Doris.
There's no question. This guy entered the league with a reputation as a sweet shooter. Now, it's not only the spot-up shooting. He's got his own handle to create his own shot. The defense now has to worry about him as a playmaker passer. He's learned every trick in the book. Beal is elite. Wow, this defense is blanking him down the stretch, and that's certainly hurting his team's chances.
Porzingis sets a screen. Kuzma. Second shot opportunity. That won't go. Just 2 for 7 shooting.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Valanciunas sets a screen. Ingram, the pass to Valanciunas. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram.
I like the physicality on that play by Jonas Valanciunas. Simply powers through the contact, showing he can give it as well as take it.
Who wants a t-shirt? I can't hear you. Make some noise. Pelicans band, your Pelicans dance team.
look at the NBA's best at the three-point line. In the third spot, C.J. McCollum.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Porzingis finds Beal. To end the drought. And the layup is good. And the Wizards lead by 5.
Oh, off the bounce, Beal breaks down the defense.
And here's Hernan Gomez. Here's the floater. Second chance shot. McCollum's shot is off. The Wizards shooting just 28%. Lacking confidence on offense right now. It's Kuzma with the miss. Pelicans shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great. Pass to McCollum. Hernan Gomez inside. Over to the left wing. Clock at 6. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. The shot misses. And Washington the other way now. It'll be their second game of a 4-game road trip. Here's Kuzma. Rebounded by New Orleans. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
McCollum with another miss.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And they pick up 2.
Wow, Kristaps Porzingis puts the ball on the floor, gets right to the cup.
Pass to McCollum. Valanciunas sets a screen. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Valanciunas has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 6. He can't get that one to fall.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Ingram. Hernan Gomez sets a screen. From the stripe. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Credit the defense right there. They have not allowed this guy to get going at all in this period.
Beal against Ingram. Porzingis with a screen on Ingram. Here's Beal. And then Beal with the dunk.
This guy's in attack mode. Bradley Beal taking it strong.
New Orleans calls timeout.
What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth. Not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
New lineup here for Washington.
Pelicans dance team, make some noise!
the Pelicans with possession here. 7-point differential. Now here's Graham. Defense right on him. Fires the three. Nance, the pass to Graham. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out. The Wizards shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Kispert. Right wing. Here's Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. No good. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Here's Murphy. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 3-point lead. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
There's 1:34 left to play in the second quarter. Into the lane. Caldwell Pope pulls it in. And Washington shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Kicks it out to Bryant. Bryant, a screen on Graham. And Devontae Graham is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. And here's Kispert from the arc. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Here's Graham. Kispert grabs a miss. Kispert's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gafford against Williamson. Gafford passes to Hachimura. And he gets it back. They shoot again. And finally, that one's good. And now it's a 10-point Wizard lead.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Williamson. Shoots a fadeaway. Yep, that one goes.
The closer, the better for Williamson. The mid-range is a little test of his range.
And so it's Washington finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Brad, you limited their effectiveness early. What did you guys do defensively?
I think we just did a good job coming out with intensity. We did a good job frustrating them. This is a team that's really good at moving the ball, and they got a lot of guys who can put it on the floor, go one-on-one. So, we're just accepting the challenge, limiting them to one shot as much as possible, getting out and going.
Thanks, Brad. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome to halftime. Glad you could join us. It's been a clash of the Titans at the center spot so far. And to see these two shouldering the burden, carrying their teams, almost makes your back sore, huh, Shaq?
No, stop it. Might have to get him some of that icy hot. Man up.
You might just, couldn't hurt. All right, now let's focus on the first half. Encouraging start to this one for the Wizards.
The production they've gotten from their bench has been phenomenalistic. I don't know if that's a word, but it sounded good, Ernie. As we know, depth is important to any team's success. They're demonstrating that tonight. And who knows, it might give the starters a kick in the pants. No one wants to be outshined.
that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. So on the floor for the Wizards. Beal the off guard with Avdia at the 3. Kyle Kuzma out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Neto in at the point guard position. The drive by Ingram.
The length of Ingram is something else. Gets up to slam it in a second's notice because of it.
The Wizards with a lead. Beal outside. Kuzma against Williamson. Pass to Neto. Shot clock at 6. From about 16, Beal's shot is off. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Left side Ingram. And here's McCollum. Takes it inside. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists tonight.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Now here's Kuzma. He's got 6. Out to the right wing. Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Neto. Valanciunas with a rebound.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Did you guys feel that? When Zion slams it, the floor shakes.
Washington's shooting a low 30% from the floor. Porzingis sets a screen, and it's Beal penetrating. And then Beal with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation, my goodness.
And the Pelicans with possession here. After the basket by Washington. Shots good by McCollum.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Here's Neto. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Now a timeout called by Washington.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And your Pelicans dance team.
Take a moment to call out some of the top defenders in the rookie class. Kuzma. To the inside. Stolen by Valanciunas. And he's going for the lob. And Williamson throws it down.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic. This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to McCollum. And they double up Williamson. The baseline J is on the way, and it's McCollum. That time on the assist from Williamson.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Beal with it, guarded by Valanciunas. Beal against Valanciunas, 13 feet out. Beal's shot is off.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Outside Jones. Pass to Williamson. Can't get the go-ahead bucket. The Wizards have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Now here's Porzingis. He has 6. Here's Neto. It's Abdia on the wing. McCollum defends. 4 on the clock. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Porzingis misses. For New Orleans, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half.
It's been fun watching Brandon Ingram's scoring stats climb. He's a guy who can really fill it up, whether he's inside or outside of the arc.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 7. Fader on the way. Misses off the right iron. And the Wizards shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Here's Neto. McCollum defends. Porzingis up top. From the high post, he drills it. Porzingis has got 8 points. You know, Grant, what's really impressive about Ingram's scoring is what he can do on those nights when he just goes off.
Yeah, we've seen some explosive stuff from him on the offensive end from time to time. Now, when he's dialed in, he can absolutely torch you. You just wish he could perform at that level every night.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Wizards?
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
The first free throw is good. Some changes for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Valanciunas. Hayes comes in for Williamson. And Graham subbed in for Jones. A big group substitution here for Washington. Bryant, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. Kispert's checked in for Avdia. And Caldwell Pope is subbed in for Neto. And McCollum drops them both. Now Beal. He's got 6. Pass to Kispert. Back to Beal. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Ingram. Ingram's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Down low. McCollum outside. Oh, and Bryant with the block. Hachimura from long range. Pelicans cleared away. And it's New Orleans ball. They're on a 14-6 run. For the lead. And too long on the shot. Washington has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him. Gafford, he's checked in for Beal.
Second team foul. Wizards substitution.
Hachimura with a screen on Graham. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Murphy. Nance outside. Now here's Hayes. 6 to shoot. Tipped. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's guarded by Nance. Now Hachimura. Picked his pocket. Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Murphy for the lead. Rebound Washington. Caldwell Pope's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kispert. They set the screen. There's the drive, and he lays it up and in. Kispert's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
Nance with it. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Nance has got his first points of the night.
Well, Larry Nance, because of the athleticism and the burst off his feet, is incredible on the interior. Look out.
Gafford finds Hachimura. Here's Caldwell Pope. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Graham, the pass to Nance. It's good.
You have to do more than that against Larry Nance Jr. This guy is no stranger to physical contact.
Ryan, screen on Graham. Pass to Gafford. Here's Kispert. The 3 is up. The shot that time not on target. And New Orleans will come the other way. After this game, they can look forward to Utah, where they'll have a matchup against the Jazz. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road.
Seen that play develop ahead of time. Hits his man in stride.
Here's Caldwell Pope. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Murphy pulls it in.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Inside, Nance, the pass to Hayes. Nance in the post. Hachimura covering. Shot is good by Nance. And now a 3-point New Orleans lead. Here's Caldwell Pope. Graham covering. Pass to Kispert. Lets it go from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. Graham with it.
Wizards foul. Candace Caldwell Pope. That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
To Valanciunas. Valanciunas with a screen on Hachimura. The drive by Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Looking like a spider attacking a fly. Ingram came at the rim with fierce intentions.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hachimura sets a screen. Going inside, over Jones. Jones with the block. Ingram with the ball. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. C.J. McCollum has been leading the charge for the Pelicans. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. We'll be right back after this word. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Ingram at the 3, Zion at the 4. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's Jones in at the 2. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Well, this is part of the agility that Bradley Beal possesses, right? Deck it, get by the defender, make the drive look easy. Beautiful.
Pass to Jones. Now Williamson. Over Hachimura. And Williamson gets it to go. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And here's Hachimura, covered by Ingram. That one's good from Hachimura on the assist by Beal.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
McCollum outside. Floats one up. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they'll keep possession. 6 on the shot clock. It's McCollum with a drive. Back to Jones for 3. And the Pelicans get it back. Valanciunas can't get it to go. And Washington with possession. Back to Avdia. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Beal outside. Porzingis sets a screen to tie it up. Drops in the 3. Beal's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now, this is an example of where he's grown. Bradley Beal getting it done in the screen and roll.
Pass to Williamson. Fires from the wing. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Wizards have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Hachimura finds Porzingis. The ball's knocked loose. To take the lead. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now here's Jones, hounded by Beal. And again, New Orleans, no good.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Pass to Avdia. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Washington making some changes. Kuzma's checked in for Hachimura. And Neto is subbed in for Caldwell Pope. Williamson against Kuzma. Porzingis with a screen on Williamson. 4 on the clock. Porzingis misses. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting just around 36%. Not the best execution. For 3, McCollum. No luck on that one.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Back to Neto. To take the lead. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. McCollum on the wing. Shoots over Beal. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Washington has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And then Beal with the dunk.
Well, Bradley Beal works so hard to find the opportunities on the offensive end. He knows he's responsible to carry the load.
All right, fans, get up on your feet. Put your hands up. And you at the top. And you in the middle. And you at the bottom. Make some noise. It's T-shirt time. Come fans, your Pelicans dance team.
it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Over the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach address his team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Ingram. McCollum outside. Spins. Pass to Williamson. And here's Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. The rebound by the Wizards. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And he lobs it up, and Williamson throws it down.
It's so hard to live up to the hype, but Williamson has. Zion is a must-watch.
Pass to Porzingis. Beal outside. On the take, and then Beal with the dunk.
Don't sleep on the athletic ability of Bradley Beal. I know he's a sweet shooter, but boy, can he get off his feet.
McCollum finds Valanciunas. Outside Ingram. Looking to get back on track. Avdia pulls it in. The Wizards have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Beal. Over Jones. Jones with the block. And they recover it. It's Kuzma with the miss.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
McCollum against Porzingis. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And he gets it back. And here's Ingram from the arc. Counted from distance. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
They've gotten out on the break over and over tonight as well. A lot of baskets coming in transition.
Now here's Kuzma. Here's Neto. It's tipped.
Heads-up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
Here's Ingram. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by the Wizards. Neto's got his 4th rebound in this one. Washington trailing. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Beal. Nice D from Valanciunas. New Orleans has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th.
Washington, Denny Avdia.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And this short amount of time should be beneficial to these players to catch their breath a little bit, while at the same time replenishing their energy by drinking some Gatorade as we head into the final stretch of this game.
Whoever knows you want to get a free t-shirt, let me hear you. Let me hear you fans. Fans, your Pelicans dance team.
Knocked away and stolen by Porzingis. Here's Avdia, covered by Ingram. Pass to Neto. Here's Avdia. Now here's Beal. It's Avdia on the wing, covered by Ingram. Just 2 to shoot. Avdia can't get it to go. New Orleans in the lead. Back to Williamson. Over Kuzma. Williamson, no good.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Beal. Oh, blocked by Ingram.
2 minutes remaining in the
pass to Valanciunas.
2 minutes.
Banked it in off the glass.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Given an opportunity, he'll deliver.
Now here's Beal. Now here's Kuzma. Porzingis passes to Beal. Oh, they need this! And it's rejected. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Here's Avdia. New Orleans has gotten 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the 4th. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You know, Brandon Ingram is an artist both on and off the court. When he's not taking artful shots, he's exploring his passion for designing and drawing.
Ingram. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. The Wizards shooting just 28% during this 4th quarter. Shot to end the cold streak, and Beal with the lay-in. Beal's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Well, you see how crafty Bradley Beal is. The athleticism helps in the paint. That's nicely done.
Ingram, pass to Valanciunas. Jones with the ball. Back to Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Ingram. Oh, he nails it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Which section is the loudest? Make some noise if you want one of these t-shirts. All right, look who's coming to the court. Come on, get up and get loud for your Pelicans dance team.
outside. 44 seconds left in the final quarter. Pass to Kuzma. Cash! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one.
Good fundamental basketball from Kuz there. He works hard to find those shots and support his team.
To the middle. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Yes!
Late here in the quarter, they still have a foul to give.
Who wants the free t-shirt? I can't hear you. Make some noise. Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team.
Here's Neto. Porzingis in the post. He's against Williamson. Neto's shot is off. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
At the line for New Orleans, Brandon Ingram. Taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Let's go, fans! I can't hear you. The loudest section is getting free t-shirts. I need you to get a little louder over there. Let's see who's the loudest. Pelicans fans, your Pelicans dance team.
and he hits both free throws here. And it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
And Porzingis launches it from deep. And so the Pelicans take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
For coming out, supporting your team.
CJ, there are always doubters about this team's capability to win at the highest levels. How much fuel do you take from that?
Honestly, I got enough motivation. I got it out the mud. I went to Lehigh University, you know what I'm saying? No one's ever been drafted from there before, so for me, it's just about showing what I can do every night and keeping the door open for the next mid-major.
I love that you never lost that underdog mentality. Thanks, CJ.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. Now our New Balance Player of the Game, Jonas Valanciunas.